On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Arduous.
Requiring strenuous effort, difficult and tiring, often involving physical or mental labor.
Examples:
Arduous task. An arduous journey. The climb up the mountain was arduous and took us hours to complete.
Astronaut.
A person trained by a space agency to travel outside the Earth's atmosphere.
Examples:
Astronaut mission. Astronaut in training. The shuttle astronaut trained for months before embarking on the space mission.
Nonfiction.
A genre of literature that deals with the factual representation of real or historical events, people, or places. Prose writing that presents or discusses true life events or experiences.
Examples:
Nonfiction movie. Nonfiction account. This nonfiction book about the history of jazz is a must-read for music fans.
Neuroscience.
The scientific study of the function, structure, and disorder of the brain and the nervous system.
Examples:
The branch of neuroscience. A theoretical concept in neuroscience. Our university is famous for its professors, who are well-versed in behavioral neuroscience.
Neurodiversity.
The concept that neurological differences, such as autism or ADHD, are a natural and valuable part of human diversity rather than a disorder or deficiency to be fixed.
Examples:
Neurodiversity Conference. Neurodiversity spectrum. The concept of neurodiversity celebrates the different ways that people's brains work.
Superhuman.
Possessing abilities or characteristics that exceed those of normal humans, beyond human capacity or capability.
Examples:
Superhuman beings. Superhuman effort. The athlete's superhuman strength allowed him to lift twice his body weight.
Bombard.
To attack a place with bombs or gunshots continuously, to address with continuously or persistently, as if with a barrage.
Examples:
Bombard him with questions. Bombard a fort with heavy shells. Overprotective parents often bombard their children with messages reinforcing their lack of mastery.
Microgravity.
A condition of feeble gravity, often experienced by objects or organisms in orbit around a planet or other celestial body, such as the International Space Station.
Examples:
Microgravity research. Microgravity environment. Astronauts experience the effects of microgravity when they are in space.
Culprit.
Someone who is responsible for a crime or wrongdoing.
Examples:
The culprit of global warming. The arrest of the culprit. They finally found the culprit of the bug after a long time.
Appetizer.
A small dish served before a meal to stimulate the appetite.
Examples:
Pre-dinner appetizer. Appetizer snack. The grilled shrimp served as a special appetizer for the dinner's main course.
Hydrate.
To add water or moisture to something. To drink enough fluids to maintain proper moisture. Noun, any compound that contains water of crystallization.
Examples:
Hydrate my skin. Acid hydrate. She drank water to hydrate her body.
Goop.
A slang term for a sticky or slimy substance, slang term for a silly or foolish person.
Examples:
Goop magazine. Slimy goop. I added a goop to my skincare routine, and my skin feels amazing.
Tortilla.
A type of thin flatbread made from corn or wheat, common in Mexican and Central American cuisine, often used as a wrap or served as a side dish.
Examples:
Tortilla chips. Tortilla wraps. I love to make tacos with fresh tortillas.
Crumble.
To break or fall apart into small pieces or fragments, especially due to age, decay, or lack of support.
Examples:
Crumble to dust. Began to crumble under financial pressure. The old building was starting to crumble due to years of neglect and lack of maintenance.
Clog.
To obstruct or block up a passage, pipe, or system with an accumulation of thick or sticky matter. To impede or hinder the progress or movement of something.
Examples:
Clog a filter. Clog artery. The drain was clogged with hair and needed to be cleaned out.
Recycle.
To sort and collect things to process them and produce valuable materials that can be used again.
Examples:
Recycle the cardboard boxes. Recycle milk packaging into new paper. We largely recycle the circuit board of cell phones because they contain a lot of valuable metals.
Resupply.
To provide something with additional supplies or materials, often used for resupplying remote or distant outposts, such as military bases or science stations.
Examples:
Resupply food. Resupply water. We need to resupply our inventory before the holiday rush.
Cramped.
Not having enough space for the people in it, uncomfortably small or restricted.
Examples:
Feel cramped. A cramped house. She writes a cramped hand.
Sect.
A group of people who follow a particular religious or philosophical belief system, especially one that is regarded as outside the norm or mainstream.
Examples:
Sect beliefs. Secret sect. The minority sect believed in a set of unconventional religious practices.
Creamy.
Having the texture or consistency of cream, smooth and soft in texture, containing or resembling cream in taste, texture, or appearance.
Examples:
Creamy white. Creamy sauce. The soup had a rich and creamy texture.
Homogenize.
To make something uniform or consistent in composition or character, often by mixing or blending different elements.
Examples:
Homogenize data. Homogenize society. The company aimed to homogenize its products to appeal to a broader range of consumers.
Granule.
A small particle, fragment, or grain, often found in groups or clusters, a tiny, solid piece of matter.
Examples:
Granule size. Granule cell. I found a tiny granule of sand in my shoe after walking on the beach.
Collagen.
A fibrous protein that forms the connective tissues in animals, including skin, tendons, and bone, often used in cosmetic and medical treatments for its ability to add firmness and elasticity to skin or other tissues.
Examples:
Collagen supplement. Collagen production. Our natural collagen production decreases as we age, leading to wrinkles, sagging skin, and joint pain.
Ghee.
A clarified butter commonly used in Indian and Middle Eastern cooking, known for its rich, nutty flavor.
Examples:
Ghee butter. Pure ghee. I like to cook with ghee because it adds a rich, buttery flavor to my dishes.
Unctuous.
Excessively or insincerely flattering, oily or greasy in texture or appearance, smooth and sleek in manner or expression.
Examples:
Unctuous smile. Have an unctuous attitude. The salesperson's unctuous behavior made me distrustful of their intentions.
Mouthfeel.
The tactile sensation or feeling of food or drink in the mouth, including its texture, viscosity, and other physical characteristics.
Examples:
Smooth mouthfeel. Crispy mouthfeel. The creamy mouthfeel of the ice cream was due to the high-fat content.
Microalga.
A microscopic species of algae that are often used for their high nutritional value, particularly as a source of protein or for the production of biofuels.
Examples:
Microalgae biomass. Microalgae cultivation. Some types of microalgae are used in the production of biofuels due to their ability to convert sunlight into energy.
Spirulina.
A type of blue-green algae that is high in protein and often used as a nutritional supplement, particularly by vegans or vegetarians.
Examples:
Spirulina powder, spirulina granule. I have been taking spirulina supplements daily to improve my overall health and boost my immune system.
Algae.
A simple plant that grows in or near water and lacks typical leaves and roots.
Examples:
Algae biofuel, blue algae. Algae has jammed the inlet to the water turbine.
Cultivate.
To prepare and foster land for growing crops or plants.
Examples:
Cultivate a field. Cultivate relationships. University is a great place to cultivate our minds and expertise.
Spaceship.
Especially in science fiction, a spacecraft designed to carry a crew into interstellar space.
Examples:
A spaceship to survey the moon. Alien spaceship. They launched a crewless spaceship into space.
Dehydrate.
To remove moisture or water from something, to become dried out or deprived of water or liquid.
Examples:
Dehydrate alcohol. Dehydrate meat. I need to dehydrate these bananas to make banana chips.
Oat.
A species of cereal grain that seed is grown for making porridge and other dishes or being fed to animals.
Examples:
Oat flour. Organic oat flake. Oat bran is a rich source of soluble dietary fiber.
Savory.
Pleasing to the taste, especially by being salty, sour, or spicy rather than sweet.
Examples:
Savory dish. A savory omelet. The savory aroma of roasted chicken filled the kitchen.
Crunch.
A loud, crackling noise made by something being crushed or broken, a difficult or critical situation.
Examples:
Financial crunch. A gas crunch. The crunch of the leaves underfoot was heard as they walked through the park.
Lettuce.
A leafy vegetable that is often used as a base for salads or sandwiches. It has green leaves and a mild flavor.
Examples:
Crisp lettuce. Wilted lettuce. I want a sandwich with extra lettuce, please.
Kale.
A type of leafy green vegetable that belongs to the cabbage family, often eaten raw in salads or cooked as a side dish.
Examples:
Kale salad. Baked kale chips. I like to add chopped kale to my smoothies for an extra boost of nutrition.
Barbecue.
A cooking method or apparatus that uses open flames or heated coals to grill or smoke meat, fish, or vegetables. A social gathering or meal characterized by outdoor grilling or barbecuing of food.
Examples:
Barbecue sauce, barbecue grill. The barbecue at the park was a hit with all the families who attended.
Centerpiece.
The most important or attractive part of something, something placed at the center of something, as on a table.
Examples:
The centerpiece of the meal. Centerpiece proposal. His writing activities are the centerpiece of his life.
Frown.
To make an angry or severe expression by bringing your eyebrows together to indicate disapproval, displeasure, or concentration.
Examples:
People with frown faces. A worried frown. Thinking always made him frown.
Carbohydrate.
Also carb, any of a class of organic compounds that include sugars, starch, and cellulose and are a principal source of energy in the diet of animals.
Examples:
Complex carbohydrate. Carbohydrate metabolism. Foods high in carbohydrates include bread, pasta, and rice.
Caramelization.
The process of heating sugar or other carbohydrates to create a caramelized, golden brown color and complex flavor, often used in cooking and baking.
Examples:
Caramelization process. Sugar's caramelization. The caramelization of onions adds a rich, savory flavor to the dish.
Spaceborne.
Originating or existing in space, particularly about technologies, equipment, or organisms that are designed to operate or function in space.
Examples:
Spaceborne telescope. Spaceborne observatory. The spacecraft was designed for spaceborne missions to explore other planets.
Caviar.
The eggs of sturgeon or other large fish, considered a delicacy and used especially in appetizers.
Examples:
Salmon caviar. Caviar farm. The menu at the fancy restaurant featured a selection of caviar from around the world.
Whiskey.
A type of distilled alcoholic beverage made from fermented grains, typically barley, corn, rye, or wheat, aged in barrels and often consumed straight or with mixers.
Examples:
Bootleg whiskey. Whiskey barrel. I enjoy a glass of whiskey on the rocks after a long day.
Galley.
The kitchen area for food preparation on an airliner, a long, narrow, low-ceilinged ship or boat propelled by oars, sails, or steam, a manuscript or typeset proof of a publication printed in long, narrow pages for editing or review.
Examples:
Galley proof. Galley equipment. The author approved the galley of her book before it went to print.
Prosthetic.
Of or relating to an artificial part of the body, such as a limb, a heart, or a breast implant.
Examples:
Have prosthetic arms. Prosthetic limbs. New prosthetic joints are less prone to metal poisoning.
Regenerative.
Tending to regrow or restore lost or injured tissue.
Examples:
Regenerative medicine. Regenerative therapy. The regenerative properties of stem cells make them a promising area of research.
Interplanetary.
Relating to or occurring between planets, particularly regarding space travel or communication.
Examples:
Interplanetary debris. Interplanetary exploration. Scientists are working on developing interplanetary travel to explore other planets in our solar system.